How did anti-establishment movements influence second-wave feminism? How did anti-establishment movements influence second-wave feminism? The 1960s were a time of change, and many groups were questioning the status quo. This spirit of rebellion played a key role in shaping second-wave feminism. As the counterculture emerged, it challenged traditional social norms and political authority. This environment encouraged women to critique their roles and demand equality. Many women felt frustrated within other movements, like the New Left and Students for a Democratic Society. They often found themselves in supportive roles, which sparked a desire to address sexism. This dissatisfaction led women to organize independently and advocate for their rights. A major turning point came with the publication of Betty Friedan's The Feminine Mystique in 1963. This book resonated with women who felt trapped by the idea that their main purpose was to be homemakers. Friedan's critique inspired many to seek opportunities beyond the domestic sphere. As the decade unfolded, feminist activists like Gloria Steinem emerged from the anti-establishment scene. Steinem's undercover work at Playboy clubs exposed sexism in the workplace. Her leadership in founding feminist publications and political groups helped bring women's issues into the national conversation. The women's liberation movement that grew from these efforts tackled various issues, including reproductive rights and workplace discrimination. The anti-establishment spirit also led to a broader critique of gender inequality. Feminist writers like Kate Millett and Shulamith Firestone challenged not just legal inequalities but also cultural and psychological aspects of patriarchy. This pushed the movement to envision a more comprehensive social transformation. Legislative changes during this time reflected the political momentum of the feminist movement. The Equal Rights Amendment was passed by Congress, although it was not fully ratified. Laws banning sex discrimination, like Title IX, also emerged from this activism. The civil rights movement and anti-war protests influenced feminist demands for equality, showing how interconnected these struggles were. In practical terms, the influence of anti-establishment movements meant that second-wave feminism was about more than just legal rights. It was about changing everyday life and cultural expectations. Feminists sought to challenge injustices in public institutions and private relationships, addressing issues like domestic violence and workplace harassment. Looking back at the 1960s, this period was filled with energy and idealism. Women were part of a larger wave of change that questioned authority and tradition. Their fight for equality was deeply linked to the broader quest for freedom and justice. The spirit of rebellion and hope that defined the 1960s helped second-wave feminism become a powerful force for social change that continues to impact society today.